Hey, Facebook and YouTube. This is Greg Neighbors of Firehammer Survival and Primitive Living School. And I had promised a few days ago in a post that I would do a product review, and so now I'm going to do it. Um, for those of you out there who have seen me, I make most of the stuff that I use. Big portion of it at the very least, cordage, that sort of thing. But shoes, I generally, like most people, go to the store, buy it. And like most people right now, I'm also on a really, really freaking tight budget. Don't like that. One of these days, hopefully I won't be. But I was trying to save some money because, well, kids got to eat, that sort of thing. And so I bought me some Ozark Trail hiking boots. Lightweight, leather and man-made material, nothing fancy, just some hiking boots. Nothing special about them at all, except for the fact that they suck to such an extraordinary extreme. I've had these boots less than 2 months, and you look at the tread on this one, yeah, there's stuff on the bottom. That's less than 2 months old, okay? It's getting chopped up and nasty looking. That's my left shoe. Garbage. This particular model, here we go. There. Those of you who now you've seen it, don't buy these. I ain't even gonna lie. Worst shoes I've ever had in my life, aside from dollar store flip-flops, and I generally don't expect those to last more than 15 minutes. But the problem wasn't with that particular boot, though it was starting to leak. It was the right foot. And I don't know, can't really say it. Okay, inside, the insole has collapsed through the bottom of the shoe. Again, yeah, you get what you pay for. I would have expected these to last me at least 6 months. Less than 2, completely unacceptable. The sole on this, and again, look, hey, it's all chopped up and funky. I discovered it had an issue when I got at work one day, stepped into a little bit of a puddle, and it wasn't even enough of a puddle to come up over the edges of the soles. It was literally that small. It was like somebody had dumped half a cup of water on the ground. My foot got wet through that little spot right there. Annoying, but, semi-tolerable, except for the fact that I work in a wet environment all day long. What bothered me was that less than a week later, this occurred. The sole split. Okay. Walmart needs to change their name to cheap Chinese crap. Like I said, many of you out there are on a really tight budget. You're buying cheap to get by. And yet sometimes it works. With Ozark Trail products, it won't, especially if you're buying their shoes. Worst hikers I've ever had. I'm just glad that I wasn't off in the middle of nowhere hiking from one place to another, especially if I had to go more than 50 miles, because these stupid hikers would not have lasted. I would have ended up going barefoot, most likely. And during the wintertime, let's face it, barefoot, not such a good idea. So, my product review on this particular model of Ozark Trail hiking boots, which I can't even remember what model it was. I threw the box away. In a nutshell, they suck. No, if they sucked, it would be an improvement, like I said. I hope somebody at Ozark Trail sees this. I have tried contacting them. No luck. No shock there either. Ever try getting a hold of anybody that works for, a division of Walmart or one of their suppliers? Yeah, if you figured out how to do it, let me know. Because I can't ever get through to any of those companies. They ignore calls, or they have no way to call them, and then they don't bother to answer an email. So hopefully one of them will see this, and they will, I don't know, maybe stop producing their stuff in China? There's a start. Um, yeah, I'm starting to think that Walmart orders the cheap Chinese seconds, the stuff that the Chinese won't use, rather than getting the higher quality stuff. Because I've known quite a few Asians growing up. A lot of my friends were Asian. And, they talked about how good the stuff was in China. I've had Chinese friends, Vietnamese, Laotian, Thai, Japanese, you name it. But Chinese friends of mine were talking about how good the stuff there was, but when they bought something made in China here, it was garbage. So they looked for stuff made here because they knew it was going to last. Now, do we see a problem with this? I do. So I'm going to be forever, from this point, not buying anything that's got an Ozark Trail tag on it unless it's a little cheap $1 flashlight that I just need for a short period of time, like to help somebody jump, connecting battery cables or something. But anyway, their stuff's garbage. These boots, terrible. Worst hiking boots I've ever had. I just don't recommend buying them. In fact, I recommend that if you own a pair of these, don't worry about taking them back to Walmart. You've got a trash can, and I'm sure it'll fit in them. That they'll fit. If they don't, put them in the neighbor's trash can if they've got a bigger trash can than you do. Just go buy something better. I resorted to tennis shoes. I hate tennis shoes. I'd rather wear moccasins, boots, or something like that. But, yeah, I'm stuck wearing tennies. Anyway, that's my product review. Again, garbage. Serious. I mean, really, can you seriously believe that crap? Not even 2 months. Come on, guys. Let's do something a little better, shall we?